I unless San Diego really wakes up sometime soon, I can't see them making it to the playoffs, and I think it's probably going to be it for Norv Turner. And the Jets just have too much turmoil right now. Who do you think is going to make it in the AFC as far as like the wild card right now? If you can look at the crystal ball, right?
What was that about?
I said, who you think can make it into the AFC right now if you look at the crystal ball?
You know the wild card?
Yeah, the wild card.
Man, really, I like the Colts to get in. The Colts and probably Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh can get in. Once Big Ben gets back, you see the game last night was very close
Mm-hmm.
it's a pass that he got hurt. I don't know why he played the whole game, but the guy's a warrior, so he probably didn't want to come out. So he played the whole game. I'm pretty sure that if this injury is probably going to be a last minute decision if he's going or not. But they have Charlie Batch, who's a solid game manager. He's gotta be one of the oldest backers in the league, man. Charlie Batch is doing it because I was a kid. But I like Pittsburgh and the Colts to get the wild card. I just can't see any other team catching them right now. Maybe Cincinnati as a dog horse,
Mm-hmm.
maybe. But right now, I like my wild card to be the Colts and the Steelers. New England's going to win that division. I think Baltimore's going to take the AFC North. Denver has the AFC West. And of course, the Texans already have the AFC South. So, what about you, Lamar?
I think I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh as well. Of course, they're gonna make it to the wild card spot. I mean, they're just too good to really not I can't see them making it to the playoffs. So they're gonna make it in there. It's gonna be interesting between Indianapolis and Cincinnati, but I really think that the way that Indianapolis is playing so far, they're playing inspired ball, and it didn't show. It didn't show this week because they lost. They got a chance to actually get that back to reality against the New England Patriots, which also ironically hurt got Rob Gronkowski hurt on the last point after touchdown. But I think Indianapolis really does have a pretty good squad to at least put themselves in that position to at least possibly make themselves into the playoffs. They're playing inspired ball. They're playing very hard for their coach, Chuck Pagano, who's actually battling leukemia, I think. And if you have not got a chance to see his speech, I recommend you YouTube it because it is that much of an inspiring speech. So those boys are playing very inspired football right now. So yeah,
Yeah, man. I'm hearing news of John Gruden going to Arkansas. I'm trying to fact check it, but I just saw it pop up on Twitter.
hmm
Man, that's pretty big if it's true.
I'm taking a look at it right now. Actually, yeah, they're saying I've heard his name actually being around so many other different places. Many people have said Arkansas. Some people have even said Tennessee as well. And actually, I'm gonna save that for my next. I'm gonna save that for my next segment about Tennessee because I'm gonna get a chance to actually talk about Derek Dooley. Yes, it should be fun. You should get a chance to listen to this. It is the Gafford and Brown Show. We will be right back in 30 seconds. All right, we're right back with the Gafford and Brown Show. We just came back from a commercial break. We're actually going to get a chance to wrap up the show right now. We were just talking about John Gruden possibly having different, haven't actually rumored him to go into Tennessee, right? Arkansas actually, and I've seen Tennessee, and a lot of people. It's kind of a choice. Where would you like to see John Gruden go, actually, Rob?
Oh man, I said in the college program, I would like to go to Arkansas just because they have talent. They just got screwed up because of Bobby Petrino, but I would like to see him go to Arkansas, and that way we wouldn't have to see him. Florida wouldn't have to see him in the East. But I like to see him go to Arkansas. I think it would be a solid fit. Uh, I was surprised that they took a pro gig, but he's such a disciplinarian. I can see his style really working
Hmm.
in college. So more power to him, and I know he's going to bring success wherever he goes.
Yeah, and I think he's no matter where. I mean, this guy's a good coach. Won a Super Bowl ring when with even though it's kind of still like Tony Dungy's team a little bit. This guy still won a ring, and actually when he was in Oakland, he was actually a very good coach. Which sadly, had it not been for the Tuck rule, who knows what would have happened to the Raiders at that point in time because they had a good team as well. Um, like we said, guy's a good coach. I would trust him running my X's and O's no matter what. I don't think he actually can go any wrong with the situation wherever he goes. Actually, Arkansas is a pretty good situation because they're a very good team and a very talented team, and uh, it had it not been for Bobby Petrino and what happened to him, uh, this was a team that just was coming back from I think, let me see, I think it was an 11-1 record. No, wait, no, wait. A 10-2 record, 11-2 record actually, and a Cotton Bowl bid where they beat Kansas State. And then Tennessee is actually a pretty good squad. It's just that they haven't been that. I mean, it has a tradition. It has a tradition there, but they haven't been doing that well as of late. Ever since Philip Fulmer has been fired from there, because Derek Dooley's actually been he's actually been fired just effective immediately, and that was actually yesterday. Your thoughts about that? When Rob?
It's a tricky situation. Uh, hold on. I keep seeing more news about this gluten news.
Oh wow.
People keep popping up about it.
Hmm.
We still haven't got it confirmed by a major source yet, official source, but people keep popping up about it. They say he offered it, but they say he hasn't taken it yet.
Hmm.
Interesting. But back to the topic again.
Right.
I want to ask you a question more. Where do you think Tennessee can go forward now after this duel is firing?
Where do I think Tennessee can go forward? I really think that they need a coach though that can bring them back to, like I said, where they were. Because Tennessee is actually a very good program, and when Philip Fulmer was there, they were now like that they won a national championship with him, and he was doing pretty good. And it's just the sad thing was they had a couple of down years with him, and they were ready to get rid of him after that. And now you're seeing how they had Lane Kiffin for 1 year before he decided to jump ship to USC. And now you have Derek Dooley, who made only one bowl appearance, and well, you see, and now he's fired, and he really hasn't won any big games with them. And my thoughts about, and actually, this kind of comes into my mind here about my thoughts about Derek Dooley. I re- I kind of did not like him when he was with Louisiana Tech because he would say some bad things about ULM, and I kept on saying to most of the people that went to Tech that watch, this guy is actually going to leave you for a better job. Turns out he did leave them for a better job. Basically got the job because of his lane. He's actually, yeah, was a decent coach when he was with Tech, though. I mean, don't get me wrong. He did have a bowl win in the Independence Bowl, I think, against I forgot who it was, Northern Illinois, I think.
Yeah, I
And
think so.
yeah, and he does have that coaching pedigree because his dad Vince Dooley was a very good coach, but uh, he's just to me, I didn't like him, and it's kind of like a ha ha see what you get right there because look at Tech right now, they're doing very good right now, they're ranked and all that stuff, and they were actually flirting a little bit with the BCS earlier this year before 2 losses. So what are your thoughts about them?
I don't know too much about Dooley other than the fact that he was a head coach and now he's the coach, but it, Tennessee has been on edge for a while. I mean, they haven't been elite like they were back in the day. Peyton Manning ain't walked through that door, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Things have been that good. I think Haynes was their best quarterback. They keep trying to hype up this great play dude, but he's not the answer. It just goes back to recruiting, man. Just recruiting and getting the proper program in place. I mean, you want to see a school like Tennessee do well because of their legacy, but if you can't get the right program in place and the right recruits, it's not gonna work. And you know, the Eastern competitors. I mean, Florida's back in it. Georgia, they're going to the SEC title game. You know, still got Spurrier in South Carolina. You know,
Mm-hmm.
things aren't going to get easier. So you just want to wish them the best as far as picking a new coach and getting a good recruiting class in and building from there. So,
Right.
I mean, Lane Kiffin really ruined a lot of stuff. I mean, Lane Kiffin destroys everything he goes through. Like, I haven't seen somebody with a hot streak of destruction like this in a while.
And I
I
don't.
mean,
And it is, and the crazy thing about this whole Lane Kiffin thing is, he keeps on getting jobs, and it seems like he keeps on getting better jobs and better jobs.
he's like the PO coaches. I mean, he keeps getting these good jobs. I don't get it. I mean, and then he brings his dad everywhere with him, and then his dad doesn't work. He's like, hey, Dad, can you his dad can't read. His dad cuts against spread offense.
Mm-hmm.
That's full spread offense. It just doesn't work. I just don't get it. I don't get why Lane Kiffin is a big deal. I didn't like him. Well, he was talented in Oakland. He got that Oakland team a little, progress. But Al Davis ripped him.
Right.
And he, just ripped him. Then he went to Tennessee. Kept putting his foot in his mouth. Had a couple of violations. That didn't work out. Somehow, some way, he got the USC gig. He has sanctions and penalties there to work against, but now things are coming to fruition, and he still can't get over the hump. And I just don't know how these guys continue to do these high quality jobs and keep getting mediocre results.
I tell you what, I just wonder what his next job is, and I hope it's not a job with the Cowboys or anything like that. I would be really mad if that happened.
You never know.
Yeah, but you never know. I mean, the guys keep on getting good jobs and all this stuff. I mean, it's kind of. I mean, what's next? What's next outside of USC? I mean, hey, well, we're also looking at some more other news as well, just to try to fill out the show too. I see right here, Alex Smith is going to be out with the Bears. So this Monday Night Football matchup between the Niners and the Bears, we're gonna see the defenses really get a chance to sink their teeth in with two backup quarterbacks between Colin Kaepernick and Jason Campbell.
Right. I see 49ers getting this one just because I think the defense is a little bit better, and I think they're going to be able to. I think they're going to be able to get over the hump. They still have Frank Gore. I think they're just going to pound the ball. I think this game being real low scoring, maybe 13-10. The Bears defense can't keep scoring all those points. It's going to stop sometime. I definitely give this one to the Niners. Close game, 13-10. Kind of wish Cutler was playing, but it's not. What about you? What's your take on that?
I'm thinking I'm gonna go with the Niners too. Home team as well. Very good defense. And they have, well, at least they have, like you said, they have Frank Gore, and their defense is very good. And I think the sad thing is, both of these teams is going to actually come off basically with 2 straight weeks without winning a game. But you expect a very smash mouth football type game with these two squads. I agree with you actually on the score projection. 13-10. It's gonna be kind of like that. you're gonna see both of these teams really get at it with each other.